This is Astro, Amazon's new home robot. By day, it's a cute little helper, but when you're not around, it turns into a roving security robot keeping an eye on everything. Imagine all of Amazon's best-known products, Alexa speakers, Ring cameras, smart home integration. Now smush them all into one robot, whack on some wheels and give it a cute face. That's Astro, Amazon's smart robot assistant designed to help you around the home when you're there and keep an eye on things when you're not. Amazon unveiled Astro at its live-streamed September event, adding the robot to a lineup that already included a lot of security cameras, alarm systems, and even a surveillance drone. At first look, Astro doesn't necessarily look like a home security device. It's more wall-e than wall camera, but it's definitely been designed with security in mind, starting with those roving wheels. Astro can move autonomously around your home or navigate to specific rooms to check on things.
Even in homes as Alexified as mine, there are still lots of things my home can't do because my devices are stationary. This robot changes all of that. With Live View and the app, you can send it to check on specific rooms, things, people, even pets.
It's not just limited to patrolling 1 or 2 feet off the ground either. It has a telescoping camera that stretches out from the top, more than doubling its height and allowing you to look up onto kitchen benches, over tables, and, according to Amazon, check if the dogs are sitting on the couch. Of course, that begs the question why your dogs aren't actually keeping an eye on your house and you had to hire a robot instead, but I'll just leave that aside. The camera isn't just for letting you watch your home via the app. Thanks to Astro's onboard processing, this robot can also recognize its environment, and it will let you store your own visual ID on the device so the robot can detect you and others inside your house. That means you could put an item in Astro's cargo bin and send it to your husband down the hall, or the robot can roam your house while you're away and work out whether a person is a family member or an unwelcome stranger. Astro also ties into Amazon's existing security services to become an all-in-one surveillance machine. For example, with the Ring Protect Pro subscription service, Astro can automatically save video clips to your Ring cloud storage. And thanks to the onboard microphones and built-in Alexa Guard security system, it'll be able to detect the sound of smoke alarms, carbon monoxide alarms, and even breaking glass, and then alert you. Intelligent processing is also a big selling point of Astro. It uses something called simultaneous localization and mapping, or SLAM, to navigate around your house. That allows it not to just detect obstacles like couches or stairs, but Amazon says it can recognize and pilot around objects that weren't on the floor yesterday or even a few seconds ago. Amazon doesn't just want Astro to keep an eye on your home. The company says it can also be used as a sort of in-home care companion to help look after loved ones. So you could call your elderly parent and the robot would find them in their house so they can take the call. Or you could set up a smart routine so you can get notifications when your family is up and about for the day. That's using a new Amazon service known as Alexa Together. It's $20 a month and offers things like fall detection, 24/7 access to an urgent response helpline, and the ability for families to set up custom alerts and reminders for relatives living in their home. If you don't want to buy a robot for Grandpa just yet, Alexa Together is coming to other Echo devices in the US, not just Astro. Now, Amazon doesn't just want this robot to be all about security and safety. Insert GIF of Astro saying, "I'm not a regular robot, I'm a cool robot." That's right, Astro can jam down to music, it can play your favourite shows and podcasts as it follows you around the house, and because it's integrated with Alexa, you can do things like set reminders, control your smart home, and even get notifications when you have Alexa calls coming through. Think of Astro kind of like Amazon built into a preschooler. It's short, it's cute, it follows you around the house, and it's always ready to answer your questions about dinosaurs. But that feels really deliberate by Amazon. They want this robot to feel cute and comfortable, not creepy.
We learned early on in this program that customers don't just want Alexa on wheels. To that end, we've embodied it with a unique persona that is all its own. From adding eyes to the display to a whole host of sounds, the device really comes alive. Let me give you a quick example. Astro, beatbox. I just love that one.
Sure. Look, I love a beatboxing toddler robot as much as the next person, but the idea of having an autonomous security bot patrolling around your house, well, it raises some pretty serious questions about privacy. Amazon says that Astro is all about providing peace of mind. But when you start to mention security tie-ins with Ring, it's hard to ignore that company's privacy record. As my colleague David Priest has reported, the company has come under serious fire in recent years for security issues as well as partnerships with local police. There are reports Ring let employees watch its customer videos, and then there are the company's ties with the NSA. Ring has certainly taken steps to improve some of its policies, including changing how police can access camera footage. But organisations like the Electronic Frontier Foundation say that Ring is essentially building a growing surveillance network of millions of public-facing cameras. Now, with Astro, Amazon is bringing more cameras inside the home and letting them follow you around the house. Not to mention Ring's flying camera drone, which is bringing a whole new aerial dimension to home surveillance. Amazon says that there will be privacy features built into the Astro, like the ability to set out-of-bounds zones, a button that turns off cameras, mics, and motion, and an LED light that indicates when the robot is streaming video or audio to the cloud. But ultimately, this is still just more cameras and microphones inside your home, on wheels. And how you feel about that probably comes down to how you feel about the trade-off between privacy and convenience. Is Astro just a handy little helper designed to be there when you need it? Or is it a glorified, autonomous security robot with a cute face slapped on? But that may not even be the deciding factor on whether you buy Astro. At $1,500, this robot doesn't come cheap. Amazon is offering it for $1,000 from later this year as part of its Early Access Day 1 Editions program. That also includes a 6-month trial of Ring Protect Pro, but it will only be available by invitation. So it could be a while before we see Astro on shelves, and that could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you value privacy and convenience, and beatboxing robots. Alright, that's it from me. If you want to check out more on Amazon and Ring, I've got some cool videos for you here, and make sure you hit me up in the comments. Do you think this is a great robot, or is it kind of a weird vision of the future? Love to hear what you think.